Hello and welcome to my gameplay commentary. My name is VR English and I am the director at It's No Limits Gaming. This is a Nuke video on Terminal, but this time the gameplay is Demolition, so it's a bit different from my previous videos I posted. If you haven't checked them out before, please do. I have posted several nukes and several how-to gameplays, along with a few little clips that I posted for some friends of mine. So today on Terminal we start on offense as the Rangers, and the first kill I got in the game, you can see that I got that because I was setting up my recording, somebody rushed the spawn and I get on an easy kill. As this map's heating up, I gain control of a key part of the map, which is this rooftop. I'll tell you why that's important in a minute, but first of all, I'll talk you through my class setups. I'm using the ACR red dot sight and the AA12 foregrip with claymores, stuns. I like stuns instead of flashbangs, even though flashbangs can be very debilitating. You can throw stuns straight away, so they're useful in almost any situation. I just had my first death here from the barrels on the roof I tried to control, and that's the one thing you've got to be wary of when you're sitting up there, but since that has been remedied, I'm free to go up there as I please. Continuing on with my class, I'm using the red dot sight because I found that on some maps, for instance high rise, there's an awful lot of glare on the maps when you're looking down sight, and with the red dot sight it seems to be less of an issue, and it seems to be a little bit more precise, even though supposedly there's more auto aim on the holographic sight. I am using SitRep Pro, which is a change from some of the previous videos I've posted with a very similar class setup to this. And you probably won't be able to hear, but you'll see me seemingly turn around and notice guys that you wouldn't have seen because I've been able to hear them, especially you can hear people running up the escalator, and it makes a metallic sound which is very noticeable with SitRep Pro. That makes a big difference. So now on to the actual video itself and why I posted Demolition. I posted this video because not only is it a very good score, but it shows how to dominate a map and effectively win the game for your team from this round. So talking about the map, we're on offense, and so the key to offense in Terminal's quite a simple map. The bomb plant B is in the plane and bomb plant A is at the top of the escalators, and B is much harder to destroy than A, but if you destroy A first, then you can have an opportunity to funnel the spawns into B and get a chance to get some air support out to help your team. But if I was going to do a team versus team against really good players, whereas it's opposed to an uncoordinated 6 like the team we're playing today, I would highly recommend going for B first, because it's a much harder bomb to cap, and it's worth trying to afford yourself the extra time to cap A. So here I am, you've seen me have map control. Holding on that roof is a huge map control area. As you can see, pretty much all of the opposing team spawns. I've already got the nuke, but this is where the chopper gunner heats up, and this is what I really wanted you guys to see about the map control. That's me getting scared about that person over there, but this is where they really start losing, because you don't have enough time to get a stinger out in this particular time. And it's only 6v6, but I'm getting multi-kill after multi-kill. And this is, if you really want to get high kill streaks and you don't want to play team deathmatch, because you want to get higher kill streaks than say 35 kills, then Demolition's a slightly better game to play in my opinion than Domination, as I think Domination, I think people have a much higher tendency to camp in. So Bilby, my good teammate who's been looking after me this game, and I are controlling the left hand side, and we did that throughout the whole game. And I've obtained the nuke, but I continue the streak and end up with 61 kills before calling it in, and 49 and 1 at the end of that round. So as you can tell, I end up with 61 kills, so I get quite a few more kills before actually calling in the nuke, so it's not just all the top gunner doing his work. Sitrep Pro really does the work here. I get a quick claymore set up to protect B, but I realised that once my claymore was gone, it'd be far more sensible for me to control a wider area and trust my teammates to protect B. If I control from, in my opinion, the most defensible point on the map from this side, so the top roof easily dominates the spawn on the other side, but on this side of the map, when you're on defense, where I'm sat right now as I'm speaking, you have a huge field of view. You can run away, you can set claymores up around yourself to protect A, and you can hide pretty easily. I get scared here because my teammate gets in the way, so I end up going prone. As you'll see, that the reason I choose this is because you can see people trying to flank around to the back of B. You can shoot people off their spawn, and you can protect A pretty easily. A with a good team is fairly easy to defend, even once you've lost B, because you can get set up covering all the angles. But my friend Bilby is covering B, although right now that he's on the respawn, and he's so, even with just him, one competent player can easily defend B by himself because the plane is such a defensible area. And so here you see me going big, protecting the map. I really hope you enjoy this. I'm pretty much done with this commentary. It's worth noting I'm going to post it at 61 and 1, but the final stats say over 61 kills and 3 deaths, because I die once as I call in the nuke, and I die once from the nuke, and I have chosen to say, as the game is no longer relevant from that point, I don't really feel it's necessary to include that. I really hope you've enjoyed this. I've got a lot more videos like this, although I've been trying to use the AC-130 as my good friend Reb has been recommending that because a lot of people have seen the top gunner. Got a really special one on Bailout that I think I'm going to put up next. 39 and 4, 25 streak off the bat. That's on Team Deathmatch, and I've got quite a lot of tactical nukes on Demolition if you're interested in those. Unfortunately, Demolition is quite a spawn trap game, so if you're not interested in seeing spawn trapping, then I would say please let me know and I won't post those. Thank you very much, and I'll speak to you guys again soon.